Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Samantha the Introvert. Today I want to give you my personal review on episode 1 of Perfect 10 Liners. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so in the drama, it starts off with a bunch of freshmen entering the university, and one of them is Wine. Wine got a chance to introduce himself to the university and then gets to pick a number from the raffle. When he picked the number, he basically had to be the mentee of a mentor by a senior with the ID number that belongs to the number he picked. His mentor turns out to be Yotha. Also, since the start of the show, Wine was narrating every moment. He even got invited to the group of the seniors, that is, the group is called Perfect 10 Liners. Wine narrated that both the group and his mentor are all weird. When he got there, he sees Yotha and he gets to meet Arm, Ark, Yipun, and Yipun's boyfriend, Jet. Arm introduced everyone to Wine and told Wine that Yipun was his mentor, Arm was Yutha's mentor, Ark was Yipun's mentor, and Jet was Ark's mentor. I agree with Jet. Arm was explaining who is who and who's in a relationship with who so fast I had to replay it multiple times to get it. And then comes Gun. Gun is Yota's boyfriend. Look at that smile. And also comes Yota's brother Vaifa, who is trying to get very flirty and comfortable with Wine. Anyways, they decided to give Wine a question request to ask One to get to know them better, and Wine asked both Arm and Ark how they met and become a couple. And so the story of Ark and Arm will begin. Now, before I start, I know this drama has 24 episodes, I believe, with three main couple. If so, they might get 8 episodes each because it seems like each will have a story to tell, or they might get less with the other couples involved. Now, I don't normally say this, but I have to admit, GMMTV editor did very good with this, and then the theme song and the color contrast. Oh my gosh. The color contrast along with the theme song is very calm, and I love it. Okay, moving on. It's the interview of Arm to get into the university of his choice. He wants to enter engineering. Arm is telling the interviewer all the things and the reason they should let him enter. And honestly, even though his academic is not very good in his previous school, he got a chance to enter in the University of Engineering class. After he got out the interview room, he meets up with his best friends, Sand and People, to tell them the good news. Later, Arm got approached by Yipun, who asked permission to take Arm's picture because he looks cute for the group engineering page on Facebook as a cute freshman. Immediately as he got posted, everyone likes him. Then it's time to board on the campus. Sadly, the three friends will not be rooming, only Arm and Sand. People's room is next door. Okay, so just like before, Arm, who is a newcomer to the university, has to go on stage and introduce himself, then pick a random number from the raffle box. The fact that it still goes on till this day, it became a university tradition. Arm got Yipun as his mentor. Anyways, later on, Arm asks Yipun what perfect 10 liners are and why she put him on the list. And Yipun told Arm that it's a group that is basically for perfect faces. Yipun also mentioned that she'll be graduating soon and she wants to pass that job on maintaining the Perfect Ten Liners group page, and she basically begged Arm to be the one to take over as the admin, and she gave him the password and the full access. But the thing is, poor Arm thought it was gonna be easy until he accepted and started getting to see a bunch of messages on it, which is asking for a request to post about Ark. But the thing is, the only thing that Yipun told Arm is that Arm must only post what anyone requested of a hottie. But then she never told Arm the rules or anything, which will cause a problem soon. And so Arm posted Ark, who's a very popular guy and the hottest at the university, and every girl is head over heels. On the football field, Ark is with his friends Worm, Cop, and Pond, and Cop saw the post of Ark and showed him, and Ark was not very happy about it. Ark sent a message to the admin asking very rudely to take the picture down because they did not ask him permission to put it up. See, the thing that Yipun failed to tell Arm is that when people ask for a request to post people, everyone is okay, but if they get the permission to do so. But for Ark, even if Arm got permission from Ark, he still can't post because Ark loves his privacy. As you can see, Arm just started the semester and he already made an enemy. Later, Arm meets up with Yupun and discuss the problem that happened. But then Jet comes and Yupun introduced Jet to Arm. Again, Jet is Yupun's boyfriend. Then comes Arm, who sat beside Arm, and he surprised Arm, and he spat the water on Ark's face due to the surprise. That's when we found out that Ark is a member of the Perfect Ten Liners, and he is pissed because he doesn't know who posted his picture and he wants Yipun to find out who. Poor Ark. He doesn't know that the person he's looking for is Arm. But also, poor Arm because Ark action of frustration is scaring Arm. Oh, also, Jet is explaining to Arm that Arm and Ark has a similar name and meaning to their name. Now, because Ark is treating Arm very bad, Jet asks to treat Arm very nicely. So Arm name is Anon and Ark is Anol. Arm said his name means person with no debt, as in like no problem with money. And Ark name is God of Fire. Now, to be honest, I see it. It fits him so well. God, as in he feels like he's inferior, and the fire part is his temper. As Arm came back to his room, he got frustrated and he started beating his bed, not knowing that people was in the bed under the covers. I have to admit that JJ and AJ they made their character very funny in any comedic drama, as if they put their own personality in it, because sometimes they will improvise. Anyways, the next day, Arm joined an event that basically has to do with something modeling for some star thing. But Armed followed his friends and made a wrong move and got his knee injured. While walking out the hospital, Ark comes to drop Arm home, and Yipun tells Arm to basically pretend he doesn't know about anything of the post and eventually everything will go away. I swear, Ark is mean, but you can tell his meanness has a sincerity. But because Ark starts off mean, Arm thinks Ark is bullying him. When Ark told Arm to go in the car, Arm said that he doesn't want to get in Ark's car because the last time Ark told Arm that he doesn't want Arm scent in his car. And so this time, Ark smelling Arm and then told Arm that he's not wearing the scent. I'm telling you, instantly I can tell that Ark likes Arm. But his way of flirting is not like, well, okay. What you remember when people say if people bully someone, then you know they likes you? Yeah, that is what Ark is doing. Anyways, in the car, Ark demands Ark to find out the person who posted his picture. I think it was this scene that got me to confirm that Ark likes Arm, because look at how he handles Arm so roughly but sexual. Anyways, back at Ark's condo, Ark is telling his friends that they need to return his room key and only come over if they get the permission to. Worm immediately understood Ark. Worm knew that Ark found someone he likes and he will eventually wants to bring them over, and he can't do that when his friends gaining access whenever they want. What if Ark and this particular person is doing the deeds? Can't have that. It's funny because meanwhile Ark is talking to his friends, hinting that he likes someone. The person that he likes is complaining about Ark. The next day, Ark waited on Arm to come out so he can drive him to class. But because Ark sees that Arm won't go, he persuades the other two to go in his car so he will drive them. Arm has no choice but to go because his friend just ditched him and went in the car. Force character is giving off being rich, but I could be wrong. At school, Ark fans is inviting Ark somewhere, but he keeps declining, which they find very strange of Ark. Which Worm keeps defending Ark. I feel like out of all the three, Worm is like the closest to Ark. Meanwhile, Arm with his friends and Arm being the cute boy keeps getting gifts of snacks. Then comes Angon. She comes to Arm to ask Arm if Arm can ask Ark to accept her friend request. Poor Arm. He thought Homegirl came to flirt with him, but he ended up being the messenger. Meanwhile, on the ball field, Ark is in a hurry to get somewhere, but he made an excuse to his friends. He ended up finding Arm and even paid for his drinks. How is it that he keeps knowing where Arm is? So while sitting and eating, Arm is telling Ark what Angon said about accepting her friend request on both Facebook and Instagram, but Ark is ignoring what Arm said. Arm was about to leave because he can't stand Ark's rudeness, and Ark told Arm if he leaves, he will never accept Angon's friend request. Basically, that was Ark's tactics to let Arm stay, and it worked. Anyways, Ark told Arm that he will drive Arm back to his dorm, but Arm told Ark that he's waiting on his friends. And because of that, Ark forced Arm to call his friends to let them know that he's leaving without them. Also, Ark got Arm to invite him in his dorm room and he told him that he wants to shower. I'm telling you, Ark's way of flirting is very unique. At this point, Ark got very comfortable in the room and laid on Arm's bed. And when Arm tries to get Ark off the bed, Ark dragged him on the bed. Okay, guys, that is the end of my personal review on episode 1 of Perfect 10 Liners. Stay tuned for my review on episode 2. And as always, if you like my reviews, give them a thumbs up, subscribe, hit notification bell so you never miss any of my videos, and I'll see you next time.